is Up Indonesia podcast with me, your host, Ando Vida Lopez.
And me, Abigail Limuria.
And today, I always say this, but there's a special guest because finally we have a Southeast Asian friend.
Our first international guest.
International guest.
Yep.
They call him the future of Thailand. They call him the almost prime minister. Please give it up for Mr. Pita!
Hello, Indonesia. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Pita,
thank you.
for flying all the way from Thailand just for this podcast,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Why not?
I want to practice my Thai Sawadika.
Selamat pagi.
Wow! Wow. I know.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I know. Sawadika. Okay, and Kangkukam. Okay, and
Terima kasih.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, okay, that's it.
That's it. Amazing. Yeah. So maybe we should give a little bit of context, right? For those of you who are not aware of who Pita is, so just a brief mention. I'm sure we're going to talk more about this later, but he is right now a visiting fellow of Harvard Kennedy School.
Right.
And he was the leader of the Move Forward Party that won most seats in 2023. I know that news broke also in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And
really?
It went viral as well here. A lot of people were talking about it.
Cool.
And you were nominated as a prime minister candidate, right?
Yes.
But
So we form
then-
a coalition, yes.
Yeah.
Form a coalition, but then things happen, which we will talk about
Yes, things
later. But first, I would like to ask you a very important question.
Okay.
So 2 days ago,
Right.
I was stalking your Instagram, right?
Okay.
Wow, Abigail, wow.
But then I realized that you followed What is Up Indonesia, Wiwi.
Yeah?
And I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, why?
Well, first of all, because of the time I'm spending in Boston
Okay.
as a visiting fellow, I'm pretty much a resource for the students and the professors when it comes to democracy and backsliding as well, because in America, they're experiencing it. In Asia, we are experiencing it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Indonesian students who come to my office hours, and very much is about how to run for public office, pathway to politics,
wow.
future candidates program, because I'm on a political ban for 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been only a year. I have 9 more years
9
to
more
burn.
years.
So while I'm there as a fellow, I remember when I was a student, I graduated public policy at Harvard Kennedy School in 2011. So 14 years later, I returned. And because I have a lot of Indonesian students, Filipino students, I have to understand about their politics. And I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to Tarantino this
Whoa, Tarantino reference.
before we go on.
Yeah.
The top question
Oh,
that I get from the Indonesian students,
Yeah.
obviously Harvard students or MIT students or Boston University students over there, is how much does it cost to start a political party in India? I don't know what that means for the current situation of your state of politics here, but a lot of youth, probably privileged to be at Harvard and MIT, and they're thinking about running for a public office, but not for any existing incumbent political parties. They want to start their own party.
Right.
So they come on in and they say, my name is this, I'm doing this. I just want to, my question to you is, because I have 20 minutes with you, is how much does it cost to
Straight
start
to the
a
heart of
political
the
party?
question.
Yeah.
Two countries, Indonesia and Philippines.
Of course,
If they're Thai, if they're Japanese or Colombian and things like that, they were like, I want to be a mayor of this city. I want to be like, I want to
I
run.
see.
I want to run for my party and things like that. So I have some fresh blood into the system, but only 2 countries that stood out. Indonesia and the Philippines. How much does it cost to start a political party?
I think that says a lot.
So that's why I followed politics very closely.
I see.
And then I saw your channel popped up. Thanks, algorithm. So I think probably because of algorithm or something like that. So in English, obviously, is something that is probably an alternative to Jakarta Times or Jakarta Post or whatever you have, which is formal, but I also want to see something that I cannot read from CNN, Reuters, or Al Jazeera, or Jakarta Times or Jakarta Post, or maybe WI is something that
WIUI, yeah.
What is Indonesia? Oh, so correct. Yeah, so that's why I gave you the tab.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I know.
And obviously after this, I'll probably have to promote you guys so that the Thais, the younger generation Thailand, or even Thai people who care about Indonesia would follow as well.
Is there a What is Up Thailand version? Is there a What is Up Indonesia version of Thailand?
The thing is, you guys are niche. because you have it in the English. You're Gen Z catered. I have a couple of friends who do something like, he's like Jon Stewart of Thailand.
wow.
His name is
Okay.
John Win Yu, for example.
Okay.
The show was called Spoke Dark.
Okay.
Spoke Dark, and very funny, very easy, like
yeah.
spoon-fed kind of
Right.
political bites.
Right.
Yeah, but it was not in English, so it was only like for within Thailand, but for you
Okay.
guys to have it in English so that other people
actually very
and
interesting.
diaspora can understand.
Right. Okay, that's actually very interesting because I would have thought like they're in Southeast Asia. There would be a What Is Up Thai, What Is Up Malaysia.
There's Tiger and Thai Inquirer, but
I see.
they're more formal. So it's not like it's not funny, it's not meme, it's not like properly edited like you guys.
Maybe there needs to be What Is Up Thailand.
There should be.
Maybe.
The enterprising,
Enterprising.
franchising.
Franchising.
I'm just joking with you.
Yep.
You don't need to franchise. I mean, you got a very large population
Yes,
here.
280
Your Gen Z is like what, 80 million or something like
Yeah,
larger than my
a
country as a
lot.
whole.
Yeah.
So a very young country and things like that. Also, what the audience might want to know is that I'm 45 now. So when I was 20 years old, when I graduated from college, I worked in a private sector, like a consulting company, which ASEAN client base.
Right.
So I used to fly from Bangkok to Jakarta, work for your state-owned enterprise, work for your banks and stuff like that. So
interesting.
I've seen
Right.
right after Reformacy. Reformacy
Right after
1997, 98.
Yeah.
So I got here for the first time maybe year 2000. That was when the Asian financial crisis hit both of our countries. That's the parallel.
Right.
And then later on, the tsunami that hit Aceh and also
yeah.
Pangai in
Also Thailand,
Thailand.
yeah.
So that was, the kind of brotherhood, the kind of solidarity that both countries
Yes.
went through hardship. There was something in Thailand as well, not as strong or not as prevalent as Reformacy,
Yeah, right.
but it was a short amount of time that democracy actually a little bit flourished. The constitution was drafted directly, indirectly by the people rather than the military.
Okay.
So we shared the dictatorship period. We shared the Asian financial crisis.
Right.
You have the Reformacy. We have something
Sort of similar.
maybe-
yeah.
Sort of similar.
30% or 50% of you guys.
see.
Right.
And then the tsunami recovery, and then my personal time spent in Jakarta, Bangkok, Jakarta, and then later on, fast forward to today with all my students back at Harvard.
Yeah.
That's why I followed along.
Wow.
So you better ask me questions before I start asking you questions because I have lots. I have lots.
Before we move, right, I'm sure that a lot of you who are watching are not familiar with the full context of your political journey. So I would like for you to explain maybe a bit briefly about like what is Thailand's political structures like, and maybe briefly about your political journey.
Okay, so Thailand is constitutional monarchy, parliamentary system, no presidents like this. So you have 500 seats in the parliament. 400 is district, so district all over the country. We have 76 provinces, so 400 MPs responsible for that.
Okay.
And then 100 is party list. So think about the 400s as area-based member of parliament representative in the lower house. And the 100, think of it as agenda-based MP.
Okay.
So leadership,
Interesting.
environment, labor rights,
I see.
youth empowerment, public health in the 100.
And 400 is
And 400 is all
Area.
districts.
Okay.
And they sort of have different KPIs and different capabilities.
Okay.
District, obviously, you have to take care of problems.
Right.
What keeps people awake at night around this area? As a district MP, you should know.
Okay.
But as a partyless MP, if you are about environmental rights, you want to take care of renewable energy all over the country. So
Okay.
it's a different kind of animal.
Right.
That's a lower house.
Okay.
Right.